Tacoma police are investigating a homicide after a 25-year-old woman was shot and killed. Multiple 911 calls came in when it happened on South Hosmer Street overnight.
Fox 13 is taking a closer look into that area, and that short stretch of street has seen a staggering amount of crime. Fox 13's Frankie Thompson joins us live from Tacoma City Hall. Frankie.
Hannah, David, Mayor Victoria Woodard says it's a tragedy when anyone loses their life to violence in her city, and she's sending her regards to the family of that young woman killed earlier today. She says the city has a priority to focus on South Hosmer Street and make investments that will help clean up crime.
Another shooting on South Hosmer Street in Tacoma, another life lost due to crime on this street. People who work and frequent the area say it's as if violence is a regular occurrence.
We grow numb to this type of behavior, because it happens all the time.
From 84th and 90th, that stretch of South Hosmer is less than a half-mile long, but it's the scene to a staggering amount of crime in Tacoma. In February, Police Chief Avery Moore addressed the numbers.
100% of all your crime really happens in about 10% geographical area. So we're going to identify, based on our data, those geographical areas.
According to the City of Tacoma's crime map, there have been 1,355 crimes between the years 2014 and 2021 on South Hosmer Street from 84th and 90th. In comparison, just one block over during the same time period, the same portion of South Alaska had only 120 incidents. A little further east, South Ainsworth had just 95 incidents. Tacoma Mayor Victoria Woodard explains possible factors in this troubled area.
This is truly a low opportunity area, so we need to make more investments in that particular area. But the problem is, do you get the investments before you solve the crime, or do you solve the crime and then you get the investments?
From drug dealing, sex trafficking, robbery, illegal gun sales, shootings, and murder, those few blocks on Hosmer has seen it all. But why? Nationwide studies have long shown budget hotels can be a crime magnet, with local governments including Seattle, Tukwila, and Pasco going so far as to declare some of these nuisance properties and shutting them down. The question is, should Tacoma consider that kind of plan for Hosmer?
So it's not something that's on our docket right now. It doesn't mean that we wouldn't consider it, but what we currently use is our nuisance code. And so we have, through our nuisance code and court enforcement, we have gone in and made changes. In some cases, shut motels down for a period of time.
Hosmer Street is in District 5, led by council member Joe Bushnell for the past 4 months. He says cleaning up Hosmer isn't a quick fix, but rather long-term investments to revitalize it.
I think of Hosmer as a district, like its own business district, but traditionally in the past it hasn't been thought as so. And so I'm really trying to orient the community to the problems that are happening down there citywide. Then we can organize the community, develop a plan, and really execute on that plan to bring those investments and really turn the neighborhood around.
City leaders say they look forward to hearing Chief Moore's crime update report, taking a closer look at hotspots throughout the city, including South Hosmer Street. The chief is scheduled to give that report during the next city council meeting next Tuesday. Reporting live in Tacoma, Frankie Thompson, Fox 13 News.